Today, I am reviewing the two most popular turkey decapp broadheads on the market. First up, we have the infamous Beast Broadhead turkey decapp. Here are the specs. Going up against the G5 Dirty Bird Broadhead. Here are the specs. So right off the bat, we can see that the Beast Broadhead has a significantly larger cutting diameter with 4 blades, 2 bleeders, and just a massive, massive cutting surface. However, the G5 Broadhead folds up so you can stick it in your quiver and be in the field. For me, I don't really care if the broadhead folds up or not. I always have a backpack with me. I'm not really running and gunning for turkeys. So initially I'm leaning towards the Beast Broadhead, but I want to give a fair shake to both of the hottest turkey broadheads on the market. Now, I will admit there is a little bias. I've had some friends who have made some efforts to tune the Dirty Bird Broadhead with poor results. I tuned the Beast Broadhead last year and had good results. It may come across bias, but I'm here today to set the record straight. All right, we're gonna start by sending a couple field points downrange to act as our control group. All right, nice and tight. Moving on to the broadheads. Up first, we have the Beast Broadhead with the supplied arrow. 6 feather fletchings. This is a 175 spine, 1000 straightness. We'll be using the same arrow for the Dirty Bird. The really only difference in setup here is that this Beast is 150 grain broadhead, and the Dirty Bird is 125. Well, as you can see, that cutting diameter is not small, even a little bit. Put a very, very sizable hole in that cotton. Let's see if we can get this out of here. And the broadhead integrity is very good. Still quite sharp as well. All right, up next, we have the G5 Dirty Bird. Now this is a 3-blade, 25 grains lighter. We'll be using the same Beast supplied arrow, just to minimize as many variables as possible. And let's give it a go. That looks pretty good. Let's take a look. Okay, well, that Dirty Bird was right on target. Very nice. It did collapse once it hit the pillow, but we're not necessarily looking for penetration, considering we're trying to decapitate a turkey. Broadhead's still in very good shape. The integrity is good there. Still quite sharp. All right. I'm actually very impressed with how that G5 flew. All right, guys, so what do you think? The Beast Broadhead versus the G5 Dirty Bird. I'll tell you what, I was really surprised with how the Dirty Bird flew. I had seen a lot of reviews already, and even some of my friends who had tested it and weren't getting great flight. I had results on the contrary, and it could have been using the very stiff arrow with 6 fletchings. That is going to have a lot of control over your broadhead. The Beast was accurate, slightly less accurate though than the Dirty Bird. Now, where the Dirty Bird really is going to take the cake is in that portability. You could put this on this arrow, put it in your quiver, and be more mobile. For me personally, like I said, not that big of a deal. I always have a backpack with me. I'm trying to get set up and, decap a turkey. So taking a second to get this broadhead on isn't going to slow me down at all. But Drop your comments down below. I want to know what you guys think. Are you going to be using the Beast Broadhead this year or the G5 Dirty Bird? Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to see you on the next one.